Alright, hit it, man. Oh. Sorry about that. Hey guys, hey, what's up, man? It's me, 55Cyanides from Hello Line, and welcome to part 3 of my vlog, basically the prequel of my summer. Anyway, today it's gonna be a lot of random things as usual. Me talking, you don't understand me, whatever. But first, I gotta start off with a little something. I got a request from Chim, so hope you like it, man. 俺んとこぐらいか。All I can say, can you master Chim Chim? Master Chim Chim? Oh, God, it's really hot. So, anyway, let's start on this, alright? So, oh yeah, before I start, I'm probably going to cut this into 2 parts. The other songs I have is not on this computer, so I'm going to have to cut it. But, whatever. Anyway, I got back home from the emergency room, right? And I just wanted to sleep. Saturday and Sundays was my rest time. There was not much going on except my roommate, he was pretty cool with it because I had to be on crutches at all time for this point, weight on it, and going to the cafeteria was kind of hard because I can't crutch and carry a tray at the same time, right? But my roommate was cool about it for the week at least, because that's when I used my crutch. He just told me to sit down, and he just got me my food, and I didn't really eat that much. It was just like what, tacos and pottery, right? So anyway, that Saturday morning I called my workplace, told them I won't be coming because I injured my knee. And then I scheduled a doctor's appointment with my knee doctor, and it was going to be on Friday around 3 o'clock. And then I called my dad. My dad, I told him I injured my knee. He's like, oh, are you okay? And I was like, I think I am, but I have to have a knee appointment, right? So he was cool about it. Then I called my mom, and my mom's kind of worried because I never had a serious injury before, and she said, "Okay, I'll be coming over there Friday anyway." I was like, "Oh, sweet." And when parents come over at college, you know what that means, right? Ka-ching, ka-ching. Right. So, oh yeah, before I continue on, this was actually a week. My injury happened a week, 2 weeks into the school, into the new spring semester, not before. So, I'll explain later. So, Monday was the first time I'll be going to school with crutches, right? And I was taking 19 hours and I had 2 jobs. So the first thing I did, I had a class at 9 o'clock, at 8:30, skipped that. It was accounting, 201. Then I had, the next class was at 9:30. I skipped that too. I just went to sleep. I went to sleep until around 1 o'clock, right? Around 12 o'clock, I guess. And the only class I usually went to was Japanese class because it was the best class there was. But I had another class before, and it was statistics, which was an hour before. An hour before. So I decided I was going to go over there around maybe 2-3 hours beforehand because I want to get something to eat over there, right? So the first thing, the hardest part, was going on the bus, right? First thing, there was a bus stop right in front of me, in front of the dorm room. So I took that. But the problem is, I can't bend my leg. It's in a knee immobilizer, hence immobilized, you can't move. So I took the front seat, which was the handicap accessible? Yeah, handicap accessible. So immediately when I sat down, my knee was like this, sticking out already, right? And I had the crutches, right? So it's kind of easy for me to see, right? So picture my knee like this, like my legs right sticking out. Every time when people get on the damn bus, it's like, oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. And it was like that for 5 minutes, and I was getting pissed off. This happened for about 4 days. People don't see my knee like that. I can't move it. I guess. But anyway, went there, and I went to statistics class for a bit, right? And this is one of the hardest classes ever because I've never had statistics before, and I'm like, I'm not having a good time. So I went there, and then my Japanese class was, you know, it was like maybe an hour, 2 hours ahead of my statistics class. And I was like, you know what? I don't feel like walking back or going back to the bus. So what I did is in front of my Japanese class, I took a nap for about an hour, 2 hours ahead because I didn't want to do anything else. I don't want to walk because I'm getting tired of walking, right? So, and prior before, I missed Japanese class for a week because I kept sleeping in, you know. So the first when I woke up, it was almost time. So I walked in there, and immediately my teacher's usually on time, but I came there early. The students came there, and they're like, "Oh, dude, what happened?" And you know, I was like, I don't want to repeat. I said I just injured during basketball, right? So that was fun. And then time came in. My teacher walks in, and she noticed me immediately because I've been gone for a week. And she was like, "Oh, Castro-san, sasuburi." Sasuburi? Did I pronounce that right? I think so. Which means it's been a long time. And I was like, "Yeah, it has." And she's like, "What happened?" In Japanese, because I knew. And first I was trying to answer in Japanese because, you know, English is minimal. So I was like, "Tashi no hiza," I think that's the itai. So she laughed, but then I was like, "No, I injured it during basketball. You know, it was fun." But yeah, basically for the rest of the semester, Japanese class would be the only class that I attended out of. So anyway, my next class was economics, but I skipped that. I just said, you know, I'm just gonna go home and do nothing else, just, you know, whatever, because I'm kind of bummed out that my knees, you know, all messed up, right? So basically 3-4 days went by. It's a Friday, and now my mom's there. My mom comes over, and she was like, "Oh," you know, she's kind of shocked to see me in this big ass, you know, immobilizer, crutches, and she asked me, "Oh, how are you doing?" and all this. I'm like, "Oh, I'm fine." You know, that's usually what you say to parents, but you know, technically I'm not, because I was kind of pissed that my whole life was basically down to like just resting and eating. You know, I used to do a lot of things. So my mom comes by, she dropped me off only that one class I had, and then we went to the you know, the knee doctor, or the knee immobilizer, you know, the knee doctor. It was like 10-minute ride. So I get over there. I had to call it out. I might be late because my mom takes her damn time. So I came over there, signed my name in, and then we had to fill these papers out, like, you know, 20 pages of information, you know, like basically a written form of where you're from, what's your name, you know, all this, are you free Friday night, you know, blah, 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 blah. So I signed it, and then, you know, my mom was there waiting, and then we waited for about 20 minutes, right? So, anyway, I get there, sat down, and the doctor said, "I'll be waiting." And I'm just waiting, you know, just waiting for the doctor. Like, "Oh, crap, what's going to happen now?" And I'm going to pause this for a moment so I could, you know, get to the next part. So I'll be right back. You chillax, yo, and we'll continue on.